Now, one of the ways that we can understand the improviser's knowledge is by exploring psychologically the first steps of improvising. So what happens when a person improvises? It's really just an internal decision. Nothing changes in terms of music or action. So I can be playing a piece of music. I have here a Fantasie and Fuga from Max Reger, and if I play the opening from this piece, now if I play that from the music, everything for me as an interpretive performer is normal. There's no problem. If I suddenly make a decision to improvise, for me as an interpretive performer, everything changes. Suddenly the notes are mine, and I feel completely different about them. I start to evaluate them. It feels strange. It feels like going off the normal landscape of normal and doing something extraordinary and strange. I mean, I'm recalling now my feelings when I first started to improvise. And that going off the map feeling, although it puts people off improvising, I think is very important. And it's a key to understanding how we access and develop our knowledge as improvisers. Because I think the idea of landscape, of terrain, is very useful. What I'm doing is an action. I'm making up my own notes. But because they're my own, the consequences are completely different. I start an idea, and as a creative musician, there are consequences. Where is this idea going? Or these are decisions which they can be fun decisions, or they can be very traumatic at the beginning. Whatever those decisions are, what is happening psychologically is that I'm taking my first steps into a new landscape. This is a landscape of creativity which I'm constructing through my actions. If I didn't take that decision to improvise and make up my own notes, then that landscape would forever be closed to me. I would never experience it. By making these first steps, I'm learning to act within a new environment, as the new environment of creativity, of improvisation. Now, I said before, we can think of this as childlike, as a childlike knowledge, a childlike exercise, because children very naturally play with things, they very naturally improvise with everything that's given to them. And we as adults, or as people new to creativity, we also have to adopt this approach and put all the evaluative stuff aside for one moment and say, it's not important whether it's good music or a good improviser, good improvisation, or whether I'm a good improviser or whether I have any natural ability. Put all those evaluative things to one side and just absorb ourselves in exploring this new terrain, this new environment of improvisation in whatever style or whatever musical structure or goals we have. So we take these steps and say, what do I want to do next? What happens if I go, or if I go down? What happens if I add another voice? And literally just play around with it and start to make our first steps in this amazing new world, this environment of improvisation.